Hi guys, how are you doing? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video, which is going to be a London designer outlet shopping vlog. Come shop with me today. But first off, if you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Matt. Welcome to my channel. Please take a moment to subscribe if you're not already. Just click that button and click the button down below that says subscribe and then ring my bell to be notified of when I upload. It's free, there's no cost to you. If you like a come shop with me like we're doing today, we do plenty of these, normally around specific stores like Zara, H&M, Primark, and we do Bicester Village once a month, and like shopping places as well, like we're doing today. We do hauls if I buy anything, which, spoiler, the next video after this is going to be a haul. We do grocery hauls, too good to go bad style videos occasionally, all that kind of stuff. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, take a moment to subscribe, it's free. But as I said, today's video is going to be a London designer outlet shopping vlog, come shop with me video. If you don't know what London designer outlet is, it's a small outlet centre. The word designer in it is a bit strong. It's not Bicester Village level. If you're looking for that, you'll be disappointed. It is not that level. It's very much high street brands with a few premium, like high street, I suppose. You've got Calvin Klein, Tommy Hilfiger as like the premiumist brands, I suppose, and Phase 8 and stuff like that. It's very sportswear focused, that it being next door to Wembley Stadium, so they're kind of catering to that kind of demographic. It's got like Nike, Adidas, New Balance, Puma, Asics, Converse, North Face. Like, it's got all those kind of brands, and it's got like an M&S outlet, a Next outlet, Lindor Shop, Clark's outlet, all that kind of stuff. If you haven't seen my video where I've compared Bicester Village and London Designer Outlet and which one is the best one to visit, I'll leave that linked up above in the clickable I button so that you can go check that out, because if you are contemplating going on either one of those, there's a lot of information on there that's relevant. It's got like travel times between London and each of the places. It's got what stores it's there, whether it's worth it, all that kind of thing. So definitely take a look at that if you're interested. But as I said, today's video is going to be a come shop with me around the shopping centre. She went with my mum and she had suggested it. She was like, do you want to go to Wembley? Because she wanted to go in Skechers specifically, and also M&S Outlet. She bought stuff in both. I've not got that stuff to show you in a haul. She bought 2 pairs of Skechers and then bought stuff in M&S as well. So that is why she wanted to go. But yes, without further ado, let's have a look around London Designer Outlet, and then I'll do a recap at the end. So this is the view from the station. You have to walk 10 to 15 minutes from Wembley Park station to get to London Designer Outlet, which we are coming up to now. It's kind of nestled here. You kind of you might even not notice it's even there at some points, but here we go. This is like the main square. We've got M&S, Calvin Klein and Tommy Hilfiger in this main section. They're like the main draws, I suppose. But first we are going to look around M&S Outlet, which M&S is a very high street brand. It is very bog standard. It's not that expensive. It's not premium in any way, shape or form, and they have them all across the UK. And it was the royal coronation, not wedding, coronation. So it's very red, white and blue. Jumper, £16 reduced from £22. I mean, not massive savings there, but there is a little bit. £18 for a white shirt. This shirt is also 18. I believe I saw those before, but it's very much summer. They've got summer stuff in terms of, this is like, May, and they've got summer stuff in, which, yeah, you see like £9 difference in terms of that. So it's not huge savings, but the savings are there, and if you are looking for something a bit cheaper, then here you go. And we've got, what is this, like a Grandad collared shirt, £20. And we've got some polo shirts over here, lots of different colours from 12, which not too bad. We've got some like t-shirts. We've got like, it's very much focused to the season, which is £18, which is good. So it's not like that. Well, it might be last year's stuff in terms of not last season's, but it might be last year's availability and stuff. Lots of swimming shorts and things as well for £10. And lots of different prints. We've got like, I was going to say that pyjamas, but I don't think that even is. That's £10 for that t-shirt. And we've got a sweatshirt with like a pocket on, £18 as well. We've got that in a few different colours. We've got like some sweatpants shorts. We've got this really nice, I love that colour obviously, it's like my favourite colour. £12 for the jersey shorts, lots of shorts and lots of prints. So if you're looking for something for this kind of weather, the summer, definitely have a look. £40 for that, I wouldn't say that's particularly cheap, really. And gilet is 30, and we've got like a fleece here as well for 18. And we've got like chinos, £16. So it's not majorly discounted in here. £20 for that shirt. And then we've got like trainers and bits. They're £20 for those. Got like £20 for those. Not sure how much those were. Boat shoes, £25. So this is traditionally M&S would have been geared a bit. That's £16 for that shirt. Would have been geared a bit older, but I would say in their normal full line stores, they are really killing the game in terms of what they've got in. It's very smart. It's very like Reese vibes and stuff. So definitely check a mainline store if you want to see. But this is, in terms of what they've got in here, they have got like seasonally appropriate stuff. It's not like last season. It's probably like last year's. Next, we're going to have a look in Nike. This has recently been redone in like the last year. It's now 2 stories. I would not say this is particularly cheap in here really, but Nike can be quite expensive, like £34 for the bag. And I do like how they lay out all the shoes and things. All of the shops, really, the sports shops in this outlet place, lay out their shoes in the same way. We've got like some more casual shoes here, like the leisure wear, I think they call them lifestyle and leisure. But nothing majorly discounted. Those are 69 to 70 quid for those. These ones weren't too bad at 64. And they had some like Air Force One vibes as well. And like shorts in here for running. Still going to set you back quite a bit. So let's go New Balance next. And have a look in there. So this was the window. And when we go in, we can see what they have got. So they've got like sweatshirts and bits and bobs in here. These are still like 30-ish pounds. And we've got t-shirts for 15 as well. That's how much the t-shirts are in here. They've also got like the Legends collection, which I know is been on like ASOS and things. So if you're looking for that, they also have that in here. £36 for the hoodie, and the t-shirts are that price you would have seen on the screen. And then they don't have as wide a selection as some of the stores, but actually these are quite reasonable, and I would say these are better prices and a bigger selection than the New Balance in Bicester Village. Next is Converse, and this is what we've got. We've got t-shirts, we've got sportswear in here, which were actually reasonably priced. T-shirts were £10, but we've got a lot of trainers in here, and we have got very classic styles as well. They have got the normal high tops and stuff. They have got these, which I was seriously considering, but I was with my mum and she said they look a bit much. Next we're going into Adidas, and like they would make me like 4 foot taller. Not actually, but you know. But they actually were a really good price. They're normally like £90 anyway. We're in Adidas. The shoes in here are like 38 for some of these, which I have had like similar ones though in the past, and they have hurt quite. I would say they're not as comfortable as I thought they were going to be. Maybe I needed them in a bigger size or something. I don't know. But I do not wear those anymore. But Adidas was very busy, actually. Adidas was, again with Nike was quite busy as well. So if you're looking for a pleasant experience, yeah, they were okay. But next we're going to look in Tommy Hilfiger. I would say this is quite a nice large store. I would say, I don't know if it's bigger than the one in Bicester, because the one in Bicester is now split between 2. You've got like men's in ones, and then women's and kids in the other. This had a lot of stuff that they have in the Bicester store. I mean, everything practically. The t-shirt I bought in a recent Bicester Village haul, they've got lots of stuff that they've got in the other one. So I wouldn't say that if you're going to see different prices and different stuff like that, you're not going to see that. They're the same kind of stuff in both of the shops. So don't get too excited if you're thinking they'll be cheaper in here. But I actually really liked the look of these jeans. I quite fancy some like that, some like Tommy Hilfiger jeans or something. They're Tommy jeans, obviously. I couldn't find a price on those, but I believe they're around between 60 and 80. But I think they've got some prices up there, which I think were blown out in terms of the wash. And then this is like more classic Tommy Hilfiger in terms of like not having Tommy everywhere. It's a bit more like preppy and a bit more subdued. Like the logo is very small on this kind of stuff, but the prices, everything was around the same. Calvin Klein nets, let's have a look in here. I would say this store is much bigger than the one in Bicester, actually, a much bigger selection, but the like clothing and the underwear are all in the same store, whereas they're split out in Bicester into two different stores. But the pricing and stuff very similar, to be honest. There's nothing you can get cheaper in here than you can in somewhere else, and vice versa. It's all going to be around the same price. This was a really nice jumper, actually. Quite like that. They steamed the label, so that was good on them. They've got like gilets and bits and bobs. It's still quite expensive. I have got a jumper in the one in Bicester before, between, I think it was like 28 or something, like a sweatshirt, which would normally be like in the outlet probably like 80. So like maybe not that much, like 40 upwards. So that was a really good deal when I got that in here before. But t-shirts are looking between like 30 upwards really in here, and they actually had a really nice, like, I don't know, I doubt it was leather, but this like little bag here, which was quite nice. And this, to be fair, this t-shirt on the end I did quite like, with that Calvin jeans logo there for 30. Next, we're going to have a look in Next Outlet. Now, I was a bit disappointed with this. They did have a Gap section, but they didn't actually have any menswear in the Gap section, which was a bit disappointing, because I was hoping to see that. But they had like this 48 jacket and like trouser set here, which, you know, it's quite nice. So that was the outlet centre. As you can see, it's not particularly big. They probably, I don't know, they've got, over the years, they've had some different stores. They've had less stores. They had like a Gap outlet, obviously, when Gap was here, available. But there is a tiny Gap section in Next. If you don't know all about that, I'll leave the Gap returning in the UK vlog up at the top. But it's got, like, for me, two main premium-ist brands, I suppose. Three, I guess, although they are redoing that store, which I'm talking about. They've got Guess, Tommy Hilfiger and Calvin Klein. They're probably the top tier ones you're going to get, whereas if you go to Bicester Village, they're like the bottom of the bunch, if you get my drift. They've got places like Levi's, Liam Wrangler, North Face Vans, Converse, New Balance, Lyland Scott, they've got Kurt Geiger, they've got June, they've got all those kind of stores, whereas a very big Nike store, a big Adidas store, you've got like the Body Shop, you've got a Lindor shop as well, like a Lint outlet. So it's got all of those type of things, and that is pretty much it in terms of the brands that are available. There's not that many, so don't go thinking it's Bicester. I am potentially going to go to Icon Outlet, which is the one at the O2, and have a look at that to see what is that like, because I have never been over there. It's, from looking at the website, it's very similar, although it's got a few more brands and it hasn't got like the M&S Outlet. That is the only difference I can see, but it's just got a few more brands like Ted Baker and Reese, which I suppose could be seen as more premium as well, but not the level like in Bicester. Those ones are also the bottom of the pack in terms of they're the cheapest stores there really, because that goes all the way up to like Gucci and Burberry and Prada, whereas these ones aren't going to. And if that's what you want, that is the only place really in the UK that has that stuff all in one place. I know Cheshire Oaks has a Burberry outlet, but I think that and Hackney are the only ones in the UK. And if you're looking for like a Gucci outlet, I think that's the only one in the UK, and like Dior, only one in the UK, Prada, only one in the UK. They're all at Bicester. If you only want that, I know Cheshire Oaks used to have a Gucci, but it doesn't have any more. So if you're looking for that, you're going to have to go to Bicester Village, which is why it's so popular. This one is kind of just like there, if that makes sense. And they've got quite a few empty stores, like quite a few things have shut, like Jack Wheels are shut, that's no longer there. I can't think of any other brands off the top of my head, but like quite a few of them have gone, but it's not a very big place to begin with. I would say there's like 50 stores at the max, space wise there. So yeah, definitely check out the video comparing Bicester Village and London Designer Outlet if that is what you want to, if you want a comparison of those, definitely check that out. I'll leave that linked up there. If you're not already, please take a moment to subscribe. It's free. There's no cost to you for doing so. If you like videos like this, as I said, I might be going to the Icon outlet at the O2 soon, so definitely stay tuned for that, and I shall show you around there. But if you want to watch the whole part of this series, definitely take a moment to subscribe because it will be the next video after this. But yes, and if you want to subscribe for more vlogs, more shopping videos, more come shop with me around different places, more hauls, then definitely take a moment to. It's free, no cost to you. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I shall see you in the next one, which will be the haul. Bye.